Save your tears, baby. Strawberry, give me more, man.
Going alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it to the molly.
Yes, I do.
Froze on. Roll a 3-5, now my mind gone. Ice real drippy, it's two-tone. A nigga get shot if he move wrong. Going alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it.
Save your tears, baby. Strawberry, give me more, man.
Going alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it to the molly gone. Ice on my wrist, no froze on. Roll a 3-5, now my mind gone. Ice real drippy, it's two-tone. A nigga get shot if he move wrong. Going alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it to the molly gone. Ice on my wrist, no froze on. Roll a 3-5, now my mind gone. Ice real drippy, it's two-tone. A nigga get shot if he move wrong. If it ain't about the money, get the dots on. If you ain't know, then I ain't know. She getting real freaky in the foreign. Guess she can't wait till we get home. Mixing off white with some V-long. Niggas play bold to the beam on. Shorty eat my meat like a T-bone. Glock 4-5 got the heat on me. Spent 100, get some ice on me. She on my dick, she want me to hit OD. Niggas ain't from a distance, yeah, I see. Sticks on sticks, but this ain't COD. So don't even think about trying me. Cause I keep a shit around, no CP3. And they all got aim like Chef Curry. Better not play cause the text 30. Extended clips hold about 30. Won't fuck the bitch cause the neck dirty. Yeah, it's pack fake and his ice murky. Ain't sleepy, but I like the better low-key. She don't play about the boy, but my name ain't Cardi. I like spinning in forms with the AR-15. Nigga gon' die, think he's staying in me. Big ass stick like a chain on me. Born alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it to the molly gone. Ice on my wrist, no froze on. Roll a 3-5, now my mind gone. Ice real drippy, it's two-tone. A nigga get shot if he move wrong.
Yeah, you get shot up on God. I'm tryna fuck on your mom. I got BBS on my arm. That bitch know I'm a star. In the Porsche, just push to start. He better not try shit. Knock out his knowledge. Yeah, I'm on that gang shit. Yeah, having that new whip. Yeah, I got a new bitch. Yeah, I'm on that new shit. Yeah, I got some new sticks. Yeah, nigga pussy and shit. That nigga a hoe. Run up, I'ma blow. Yeah, I'm throwing like four. Yeah, bitch know my name. It's just me again when I walk through the door. Try anything, put a tag on your toe. Try anything, we gon' wipe your nose. Them niggas be bitches, they switch up the code. VVS drippin', my diamonds get cold. Thought he was my homie, but that nigga sold. I put up balloons and walk through the snow.
Born alone, I'ma die alone. Shooters busting at your chromosomes, spinning till his body gone. Sticks inside your mama home. Yeah, she pop it to the molly gone. Ice on my wrist, no froze on. Roll a 3-5, now my mind gone. Ice real drippy, it's two-tone. A nigga get shot if he move wrong.
Save your tears, baby.
Oh shit! What? It must be 8 o'clock. Yeah. Oh shit, it is. Let's go, man. Let me log on. Y'all know what it is. Let's go, bro. All niggas gonna have to laugh your ass off. It's that Blue Way Media presents. Blue Way Media presents. What's going on? It's Blue Way Media presents. Get him. Speak so free, man. Get him. Blue Way. The best podcast in the
It's the best podcast in the world.
wrong. 319. The best podcast in the world. Got your boy Primo.
Somebody hit the camera.
Hollywood Road. The best podcast. Republican show. And now you know. The best podcast.
Here we go. There we go.
Speak so freely. 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 What up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming back for another episode of Speak So Freely. I am your boy Beron 319, a.k.a. you know what it is. You know what it do. You better watch your neck, nigga. Bitch. And I'm rocking with who?
Yo, it's your boy Mr. Penn, a.k.a. El Primo. You already know.
I'm rocking with who?
Your boy Showtime $, and that's a.k.a. Republican Show, a.k.a.
Woo.
That's it for now.
He said that's it for that.
Is that part of his AKA? Is the whoa, whoa, whoa?
I don't know. But, yo, we got Young Breezy in the building.
Yeah.
We got Ransom Divine in the building.
Yeah.
Y'all can talk because the people can hear y'all.
Yeah, nah,
you know
we
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Yeah,
we
just
got the mics
speak
connected.
loud.
We got the
the
mics
people
connected.
can hear y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's coming through good, boy. It's coming.
Oh, you
no, we doing different shit.
You sounding real good on this.
We doing different shit. We coming up on a year doing this now, nigga. We doing different shit now.
And it only gets better.
Facts.
Hey, yo, man.
Trav
like
Easy, what up? Teresa
What
Gray,
up?
what up?
What up, y'all? So, like I said, man, you know what I mean? I want to thank y'all for coming back for another episode.
Show's
man.
going to do a
This
wardrobe
is-
change. He'll be right back. Hair and makeup.
Yeah, he said, yo, man.
We got mad shit happening in the back.
I'm not feeling these J's right now. I gotta change my
Show
J's.
out here being Frank Ocean.
Yo, word up. Yo, Show.
No,
Hey,
he's
Show.
not. No,
Hey,
he's
Show,
not.
What, you taking over Coachella?
You know what? Shouts out to Pusha T. He actually unlocked everybody's special skill at Coachella.
Wow. Wow.
He unlocked everybody's new achievement. If you didn't know how to make this money during a recession, you do now.
But AO, at some point we have to, and Push, I'm biased because Push is one of my favorite rappers.
Yo, yeah.
But
Shout out to Pusha T, yo.
But we got to talk about how Push has really, for a guy who never really had a #1 album and never really was that mainstream.
Right.
Pusha T has talked about cocaine for the past 20 years, and it's all good.
All good.
All good.
Breezy, I'm not lying to you. Check any album. Pusha T has been talking about cocaine since they was grinding, and you was doing the beat on the lunch table.
Called Diet Coke.
Nigga.
Hey, yo.
Nigga.
What do you mean?
I'm listening, boss. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, when my man Ransom, when he ready, he can
He can slide through.
yeah, he can slide through.
Hey, now let Ransom get. Hey, Ransom. Ransom, we here for a couple hours. Get comfortable. I want you comfortable.
It's
I want
up
you
to
at
you,
ease.
Pimpin'. Whenever you ready, yo.
Go, no.
Let's
yo,
let's cook first. Let's
cook.
do
Let's cook first.
Let's
Alright,
cook
so-
first.
Let's go first. Hey,
So,
real quick.
to go off topic.
Real quick.
We going straight into it.
We getting straight to the
Okay.
shits. Getting straight to the shits. I'm with straight to the shits. Let's go. Let's go.
Go for it.
I'll put my notes up.
Nigga.
So, an
boy.
ultra marathon runner who was running 50 miles. I'm not gonna try to screw her name because she's from the UK.
No, you gotta say it. You gotta
You
say
gotta
it.
give me an
You
attempt.
gotta say it.
You gotta
Take a
give me an
shot at
attempt.
it.
Ransom, I know you new to the show, but words be fucking show up. So we once a week we know he gonna fumble a word.
You gotta say it.
So
Come on,
so this is what we here for.
come on, sound it out. You're
Now I'm trying to read it off to the side. Remember when you was in school? Remember when you was in school and they was reading around the class and you was trying to time what paragraph you was gonna have so you could read it first, so you could proofread to make sure there wasn't no crazy words in there. Like he was like automatopoeia. All right, bet. You was ready for your shit because I'm gonna hit that hoe.
Hey, yo, he just called Siri and said, "How do I say this name?" Look
That's a
at him.
fact.
Joe Skeena.
On air too. He didn't even step off the camera.
Hey, yo, you stupid, Cole.
He didn't even
So-
step off camera.
Her name is Joskina Yukovu.
That's a fact. That's exactly what that from that was.
basically.
Yo, Joe Skeena.
Jesus.
Joskina
Okay,
something.
so let me help you out. Johina.
Nah. It's
Johina
Justina Escovo Fascisco. Skaskevich. Skaskevich or
That
some
nigga
shit
added
like
8
that.
words. That nigga added 8 names in there.
I'm done. Go ahead with the
Go
story.
ahead with the story, bro. Go ahead with the story.
The
That was
reason-
hilarious.
The reason
Go
why
ahead with
she's
the
getting
story.
shit happens news is
Hold on. Pause. Say the
Yeah.
last name again.
Yoskovi Askevich.
You know why it's crazy? You know why it's crazy?
Why
You know why it's
put an accent on?
exactly what the fuck I was about to say. Why he got a whole? He turned German real quick.
Yo, this brother is crazy.
He turned German.
All right, go ahead, Shoke. I ain't got no.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
My
Go ahead,
bad.
Showtime.
The reason why she's getting shit happens news is because she took a car 2.5 miles in the race and said it was because she had an injury and she didn't want to cheat. And she ended up finishing third, getting third place trophy.
Wait a minute.
Nobody remembers
She
the third.
didn't only got third.
Nobody's
Yeah,
remembering.
she deserves shit happens.
Nobody remembers a third.
You said what?
That's good cheating.
That's not how is that good cheating?
Use a car in America,
Let me tell you how that's good cheating. Because you ever cheated off a nigga test, right?
Ransom in the fucking building. Let's go.
Peace. Sound right, peace. Listen, that's good cheating. You ever cheated off somebody test, right? You can't get all of them right if they get all of them right.
You know what, Ransom?
You making sense.
You know what?
You making sense.
If she took the car, she like, damn, I show up like half hour before everybody. They gonna be suspect. So let me show up like 4th place. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Yeah,
Not
you
even gonna
making-
hold you. Not even gonna hold you. That was smart. That was fucking smart.
He got a. Hey,
Yo, I
but-
cheated on a lot of tests, bro.
Hey, yo, I want to ask this question though.
What up?
Do y'all feel as men that we get enough respect when it comes
I ain't
to the
know
opposite sex?
I ain't know we was getting to
You
this.
know
tonight.
what? See, now that we
I ain't know we was getting to this tonight.
Damn, you jumped right in.
Jesus.
We all men up here, right?
Word.
CP, what up?
Listen, I don't know about you. I mean, we got a couple of dudes on the panel that's in relationships, but you know, I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. Just as a man, period. Do you feel that men get enough respect as men?
All right.
It depends.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yes and no.
It depends on the situation because in America, our respect has became situational.
Talk your shit, Ransom. Let's go.
You know
Let's
what
get
I
to
mean?
it.
It became situational because they'll give the women a better title and a job and all of that, but they won't give them more money.
Hey, Ransom getting to it early.
Right?
Feel me?
Come on,
Ransom
So
cooking early.
they're wrong with the title. You know what I mean? But they don't. The title don't mean nothing if you ain't making the money.
Exactly.
So
they run off titles. You know what I mean?
So the rebuttal to that would be we live in a patriarchal society, and that most of the high-ranking positions have been held by men for an astonishing amount of years.
Indeed.
And now it's just women just should have been in positions they should. Women are in positions they should have been in from the jump.
Right.
That's the rebuttal. Now, since I said the rebuttal and I played devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm. Can I play devil's advocate?
Hey,
Hold on. He
I'm gonna let you
He
go.
cooking. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. Since I did the rebuttal and played devil's advocate. Do we get respect as men?
Mm-hmm.
The short answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
The long answer is my pops, Breezy, when I was younger, my pop said, I said, Pop, I ran to him because I was really excited. And I was like, Pop, I cleaned the room and I took out the trash and I cleaned the bathroom and all of that and blah, 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 blah,
That
blah.
shit you supposed to do.
And that's exactly, he was like, what, you want a cookie?
Indeed. That's
He was
what
like,
I'm saying.
he was like, I'm not
That sound like some
going
Reese
to
shit.
reward you for doing things you should be doing.
Yeah.
My point being, real men know when you handle your business, it's a thankless job because you're expected to do it.
Word.
So, do we get respect in our everyday lives? Probably not. Probably not the respect we deserve because we hold real men hold shit down. Real men make sure they people is good. Real men make sure their kids are straight. Real men make sure the women in their life is straight. She don't got to worry about nothing and all of that shit. But we're expected to do that. So
Right.
because it's an expectation, you probably won't get a thank you.
Exactly.
You probably won't get a pat on the back, and you probably won't get a, I see what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate it. But a real man don't let that shit deter him anyway.
Exactly. You don't
It's
let
gonna
it
roll
slow
off his
you
back,
down.
and I'm I'ma still make sure my kids are straight.
That's a
I'ma
fact.
still make sure the house is good.
Exactly.
That's a
I'ma
fact.
still make sure you straight and look fly.
Exactly.
And I'ma still make sure I got some
And
bread in
then
my
they
pocket at the
sitting
end
there
of the day.
and they have not a clue of how you feeling or what's
Oh!
really on your mind, because why? Us as real niggas, we want to keep the peace.
Hey.
So
Hey,
it's like, yo,
talk-
we know,
Barra, talk
we
your
know
shit.
better days are coming.
Facts.
We know this.
Facts.
We know this. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I swallow this right here, even though she knows she just said some foul shit to me. But I'ma swallow this. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
women women will never admit to you when they said that
Hey,
foul
never.
shit.
Never.
Hey, yo, Beagle. All right, so now here's the question to your scenario, right? So let's say you started kicking with this new shorty, right?
New shorty.
And
I love some new puss.
hey, ain't it?
Ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better than some pussy, but some new pussy.
Hey, yo, real quick. Hey, real quick.
Tell me about some new puss patties, man. I'm
Before
trying
we
to
get
tell
to
you.
it, shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Core Design. Shout out to Monet Music.
Shout
Shout out
out.
to Smack Cocktail.
Shout out.
Shout out to Smack Cocktail.
Yo,
Shout out
it's
to Blue
just-
A Media, the all-encompassing company.
It's just something about some new puss
Ah,
patties.
Still going.
So,
I can tell what kind of show it's gonna
let's
be.
just say,
I'm
let's
just saying, like,
say,
it's just
you know, the
something
first
about-
day, you know, you have a little chill session, you know, nothing too spectacular, and you know, the second day you like, you know what, I want to do dinner or something like that.
Okay.
You didn't say that you were gonna go out. You're trying to show her that you know I can cook first, and then I can take you out because you know the little first date was like a little pre-date, you know.
Right.
So you take this young lady out, and you go buy some steak, you know, instead
Oh,
of
he was trying to get head and everything.
listen. You didn't just buy, you know, the box.
Oh, no, I know where you're going. No, I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I know where you're going.
Talk it.
So you didn't buy just, you know, the box mashed potatoes.
Go ahead.
You peeled your
Listen.
own and you know, mashed it up and got some broccoli.
Some
and
love
steamed
was
it,
in
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit, Joe. What you talking about, bitch? Go ahead. My bad.
And this bitch got the nerve to say to you, "Oh, I thought we was going out to eat. I want to go to this expensive restaurant, blah, 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 that, and the third."
I'd have been like, bitch, when you add up that steak, them potatoes, and all that other shit that I got going on tonight, that fucking flower arrangement, bitch, I paid some money tonight, so
There you
fuck
go.
that restaurant, because we got some things going on tonight.
And so the rebuttal and the piggyback on what you said in the beginning, are men underappreciated and underthanked? Yeah, at times like that, because guys can go all out and above and beyond to, you know, to show a woman that, you know, I'm not just a regular type of dude. You know, yeah, I got the 6 figures to go along with what I can do, but I also know how to cook.
Talking
I know.
shit, nigga, go
Listen, I
ahead.
know how to cook. You know,
Hey,
I know
real
how
quick,
to bring
I
it
just
back.
want the world to know I'm not making 6 figures. I am
Look
broke.
Bro,
at
I
that,
ain't making
nigga.
6
I'm
figures.
broke. I'm broke
You know,
as
I'm
shit.
saying, you know that.
Look,
No, you already said it, niggas.
I'm the brokest nigga you know.
No.
I mean, you can edit it out in post, but
Me, myself,
a lot of people have seen
okay,
it.
so it came from a post, so that's why I'm saying that. So the guy was definitely doing pretty well for himself. He was definitely making 6 figures for the restaurant that she was talking about. That she bought.
I love this guy.
Listen, it wasn't me. It wasn't. I
No.
never-
He's this, for one time he's not lying. There was a video. The guy posted a video and Shorty was acting real crazy. She was like, "You said we was going to Capitol Grill." That's what she said. I remember. I watched the video a couple times just to make sure I wasn't bugging. She like, "You said we was going to Capitol Grill." He was like, "Yo, but I cooked and I got the food." And she was
Unappreciative
going crazy. She was
Yo,
going
that
crazy.
right there though.
It's a play. You
I
gotta
think
play.
I would have had to pack up and jump in the bring out the Rolodex. You know what I'm saying? See, brother like me, man, it kind of that's why
Anytime
like.
Baron started a story with a brother like me.
Wait.
But I'm
Hold
saying,
on.
listen, hold up.
Is
She
this
like,
a
for
bit
real,
wrong? Is this a bit wrong
though?
story time?
Hold on.
not
One
story time.
second.
It's not story
One
time.
second. Like the old Ben Ron, bro. This is the reason why, like, and I understand why brothers think like that sometimes, and they have backup.
Zena Snow, what up?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zena. So it's like,
Shouts out
yo,
to the chat.
I understand why, like, you know, like my uncle used to always tell me, yo, never get caught without a
Yeah,
backup.
so-
Like, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Stuff like that. So it's like, yo, dude, it's crazy. When you a one-woman man and you putting on your all to this situation, and then, you know what I'm saying, you get disappointed, bro. And I'm sure women feel the same way. But at the end of this day, yeah, they do, because it's like, it's just more rough on us because it's like, yo, we always get the short end of the stick.
But bruh,
We always get
Let me
the
ask
short
you a
end of the stick.
question.
What's the question?
most of these women, do you think they know how to be women?
I've had a few women that I feel that
I didn't know Ransom was on this type of time this night.
I could honestly say that I've came across a few women in my life that I could honestly say were women. You know what I'm saying? It's
Were
just,
they women enough to know how to love a man?
that's the whole thing. You got to understand one thing: when a woman comes from that fatherly
I can't get my buttons fast enough.
No, check it out. So check it out. This is real shit.
I like this talk. No, keep going, OG.
So,
I like this talk.
When you're dealing with a woman that's been groomed by her father, and
It's a
that's the
difference.
first love, the only love that
It's a
she's
big
known.
difference.
So it's like, brother, if you can't bring that, if you can't outmatch that, if you can't come with that,
Oh, I'm
or
already fucking the
above
game
that
up with
right
my
there,
daughters. Trust
then it's
me.
like, yo, bro, that situation is a wrap. You see what I'm saying? And I was in a situation like that before, to where it's like, I felt like, you know, that woman was worth me, you know, doing this, doing that for. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
But at the end, it's like, for me, I felt like, yo, when I came and I was 1,000 with you about, you know what I'm saying, my lifestyle and was, you know what I'm saying, how I lived, this, that, and the third, it was like, oh, you use that type of shit against me, like type shit. You want to know, and this is where, like, men kind of feel better with women, and we go to that whole, that
Tit for
line.
tat.
and
Damn,
shit.
I didn't know we was doing this. We should
Because
have had
it's
a female on the
women
podcast
want,
tonight,
they
too.
want the
Damn.
truth.
Ladies,
But
man,
when
if
you
you listen
give
to
them
come
the
through.
truth, they
They
can't
don't want the
handle the
truth.
truth.
They don't want the
they
truth.
want the truth.
No, they
Yes.
want. Listen,
Nah, they want
bruh,
the truth.
When
They
you
definitely
got
want the
daughters,
truth.
right? You tell your daughters they princesses and all of this their whole life.
They are.
Right.
They want a nigga to lie to them like that.
Damn.
All right.
See,
Oh, I
I'm
can't
not
do
that
that.
nigga.
I can't do that
I'm
with you.
not that nigga.
I can't do that with you.
I ain't
can't-
either. I got
as a-
5 daughters.
As a nigga who got 2,
got 5.
as a nigga who got 2, I have treated my daughter as a princess
Right.
since she
You
been in
raised
this.
the ball on
She,
her.
since she been in this world.
Right.
My oldest daughter, she thought her name was beautiful until she was 2 years old.
Indeed. She's
She
supposed to.
She
That's some
literally
real shit right
I would
there.
say beautiful, and she would turn around. No bullshit.
I said beautiful a few times and she turned around.
You feel what I'm talking about? He been around, so
Because she is beautiful.
I have to set the bar like that. It's not
Indeed.
a lie. Hey,
Because you don't want no slack ass nigga for
You
a son-in-law.
should be treated like a princess.
Right.
Indeed.
What happens is,
They don't get the other end of the stick.
Nick,
Hey.
where we fall short as men is while I'm teaching you how to be a princess, I have to tell you what that it's a two-way street. Like if you want to be treated like this, then you also have to treat whoever you're in contact with
But that's
like
not your
their
job.
words.
That's a mama job.
Oh, okay.
God damn, Ransom!
Hey, that's a mama.
Ransom Divine in the fucking building, man. Get this nigga air horns. I didn't know he was doing this tonight.
Yo,
I just
that's
met this
a
gentleman
mama-
tonight. I didn't know he was doing
Speak
this
on
tonight.
that, brother. That's
Jesus
a mama
Christ.
job.
Listen.
Jesus
I'm saying
Christ.
a lot of these young ladies come from resentful moms. And it's like the resentful moms overwhelm the moms that really know what to do.
Right.
Okay.
Like real cats is outnumbered what?
5 to 1 easy. 5 to 1
30
easy.
to 1?
So okay, then here's my response.
Come with it.
Here's my response. As men who are raising daughters,
Yes, sir.
who's gonna hold these other little niggas accountable for the shit they do to my daughter?
Can't hold them accountable. Our daughters hold them accountable by raising a ball. Like peep game. My oldest daughter's right now in Johnson C. Smith.
Heard
right? HBCU, shout out.
Shout out.
Boom. She courtside at the games, blah, blah, blah. Dude try to holler at her.
Mm-hmm.
She like, yo, daddy, he don't even got a car. I got a Beamer.
Oh my
Feel me?
goodness.
It get
Oh
different.
my goodness.
So
It
even,
get different.
even,
That's real.
even
That's
from
real,
my
though.
personal experience, right?
That's real.
I had a shorty back in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to be honest with her as we got adults. Like, yo, I ain't know what to do with you. You was the only person I ever knew that had a father in your life.
Jesus.
So it wasn't an easy picking. You
And
feel
see,
me?
not to cut you off, but see, when you deal with a woman like that comes from a mother and a father setting in the household, and
It's
they
a different- it's a
and they
different vibe.
dealing with a dude that wasn't raised the same way, it's
different.
kind of
It's
hard
different.
for them to adjust to that whole situation.
different. It's
But
tough.
see, that's bitch, shut up. We ain't talking to you.
Not Siri trying to question you. telling your shit. Siri's like, I'm really not sure
Siri
about
said I
that.
gotta jump in on this conversation.
Siri
I'm not
has
sure
nothing to
about
do
that.
with this.
Siri didn't think we was doing this shit.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah,
But-
Siri, so we getting heavy. We getting heavy.
But it's like for me, it's like I like in a situation like that, man. A female that comes from a mother and a father background, I don't think they can really rock with somebody who has a background to where it's as different than theirs. And then on top of that, is like if you not treating her the way that her father treated, and that's what she looks for in any man that she deals with. You either gonna treat me on that level or better than what my father
has to be.
treated me. You see what I'm saying? Which there's nothing wrong with that because I'm the type of nigga, yo, you know what I'm saying? If we rocking, we rocking. Like,
So
you know what I'm saying?
what if she came?
But for me, I just didn't have the time, like type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you focus, bro, and you busy trying to build something, everything else comes second. And when a person tells you, yo, I come second to no one or nothing, you gotta respect that shit because at the end of the day, no matter how you slice it and dice it, she was second. You see what I'm saying?
So my question
because
is
my
this: wait,
empire means more to me because people don't understand. It's like, yo,
Legacy.
I'm not building for the right now. I'm building for the after I'm gone,
Right,
bro. You
of
see what I'm
course.
saying? Brothers ain't thinking like that, man. I'm thinking
Alright,
for the
So
Let's
my
go.
question
Let's
was
go.
this: so let's hypothetically say, which is probably possible, and it happened before.
Anything's possible, Shaw.
I know
Anything.
because
Any and
I've
everything.
met him already.
You met Jesus?
Probably. So let's say she had both parents in her life and she still became a tripper.
She was a hoe?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean,
That's-
so-
hey, I know. I got one for that.
Go ahead.
I got
So
one for that.
I mean,
Because I met a couple of those.
She was a lady
You
of
know
the-
what that becomes? All right, it's an indictment on the parents in this sense.
She was a lady of the
that's what you
night.
think?
It's an
I
indictment on
don't
the
think
parents.
she was a lady.
He said, hold on, you said an indictment on
It's
the
an indictment on
parents?
the. I be reading, nigga. I be using big words and shit. It's an indictment.
It's an indictment. Yo,
Let me get to my point, nigga.
Hey, point it out.
No,
Point
so-
of
no,
order.
but seriously, that's
point
on the-
of order. Shout out to Eric Mays.
Shout out to Aaron Mays for sure. And shout out to Trump on that indictment.
It's not sticking.
Point of order.
It's not sticking. But back to what you
No,
said.
no. It's on it. It's on the parents in this sense, and I say this to any parent, and I'm not that I'm the expert, but I do believe this for sure. Super strict parents make super sneaky kids.
Indeed.
So
Okay.
if you
I can agree to that.
if you shelter your kid their entire life, and you put restrictions on them to the point where they can't be a child,
What
and they
about
can't be a
putting them in a
kid.
boarding home?
If you
Those are the freakiest.
if you
These
put
are the
it,
free.
no,
those are the fucking wildest, nigga.
I'm just being real with you. All of the freakiest girls I know, the super freak chicks,
the ones that were sheltered.
was the ones that were sheltered and was told they couldn't go out to no party, they couldn't go out to no
So
club.
they from boarding
They could-
school?
Not even to that, but their parents just kept them sheltered because they didn't want them out in the
Nice.
world.
Spoon-fed.
So then exactly spoon fed. So then what happens was they went outside, they went to college, they went away to college, or they went after. Even if they was home during school,
Those are the ones
after
that
they
was
got out
getting gangbanged.
from on their parents' thumb, they wanted to wild out because they felt like they missed out on their youth.
And those the
Can
ones
I-
that ask the wrong question.
That's a fact.
Can I interject?
Because
in that, though?
you don't have the acumen now to be around you.
Yeah,
Because
so they don't ask the
a
right
nigga
questions.
who's not developed is going to take advantage.
But that's the unbalance of society. They'd rather show a not fully formed man and tell us over and over that we not fully formed as men. But they won't highlight the non fully formed woman.
Get this man another hand clap or something, nigga.
But at
Ransom
the same
talking that
time,
talk tonight, man.
but do you agree that women mature faster than men do?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Their intelligence is on a different level.
Right.
For sure.
Because they're
so-
born emotionally intelligent before we even
They're,
understand what
well,
emotions
my
are.
rebuttal
So-
to that,
so
would
what-
be they're allowed to tap into their emotions.
There
Yes.
you go.
Because as men,
I don't need to say no more.
as men, and I ain't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah,
as
you-
men,
I mean, but
when
you
shit
just-
happens,
you
with,
just
hey,
done it.
and I'm a father. I'm
Kendrick spoke on it.
I'm guilty of this. And listen, it's a generational thing. I can distinctly remember times in my life where I fell or I was emotional and I was crying and my father was
You
like,
better
"Yo,
not
man,
be outside crying."
man up, man. What's wrong with you?"
Listen.
And I caught myself doing it to my sons when they was going through stuff, and I was like, "Yo, man, come on,
now,
man, what's up with
picture a
you?"
woman
So-
that gotta teach her son that.
You feel
And
me?
she's super emotional.
She going she's
for-
going crazy
But
on
for me
hers.
though, it's like I feel that in a situation like that, say like a single mother parent, a single mother.
I was gonna
That's
let you
that
keep
tequila.
going.
No.
We're having a really
I
good
caught-
conversation.
I
I'm gonna
caught
let you keep
myself.
going. Yeah, we know we all
I
had
feel
shots of
that.
tequila thanks to Divine,
My
and
opinion.
I promise you.
This is my opinion.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
A single mother, right, to a male, she automatically destroys that male from having a well
Why do you say that?
A full range
Please
of
ex-
emotions.
Please
and
explain that.
relationship.
Please explain
Indeed.
that. Explain that to me, please.
For the
Yeah.
simple fact
Elaborate,
that,
please.
For the simple fact, this is when, and this is from personal experience.
Okay.
I feel that, my opinion, that a single mom ruins a kid's emotional stability by the simple fact that she puts a lot of shit on him as a little kid, telling him he's the man of the house.
That's-
This,
I agree with that.
You know what?
So then it's
I agree
like,
with that. Let him
hold
go.
up,
Let him
hold
cook.
up.
Let him cook.
So then it's like, okay, now let's just say you
What
have
is
a
a man?
father that's not around
Mm-hmm.
due to the circumstances between the mother and the father, and the mother's not owning up to the real reason, because when the father comes around, it's always drama.
Mm-hmm.
So the father like, yo, I'm not coming around because it's drama, and I ain't with that shit every time. You know what I'm saying? We
So-
done been
so-
there.
I gotta
So
rebut that, bro.
Go ahead.
because
Go.
To speak on my parents, my mother and father separated. I was a couple months old.
Mm-hmm.
Heard you.
I never seen them have a bad moment. Never.
That's a
Right.
maturity thing, though.
Yeah, and I still didn't have everything I needed
Right,
to be a fully formed man.
right,
You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my daughter mother because she's doing a hell of a job.
right,
And I'm part time like a summer job.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it a thou wow.
right.
You know what I mean?
But at the end of
Accountability
the
is
day,
everything.
but at the end of the day, do you and your daughter have a relationship?
Yes, we have a budding relationship.
What do you mean?
What I mean is I put a lot of time that I could have spent with her on a back burner chasing music,
Mm-hmm.
chasing something else, trying to figure out who I am,
Mm-hmm.
trying to learn to be a man. You
Right.
know what I mean? Even though I got 4 other kids in the house,
Mm-hmm.
I had to figure it out.
Right.
So now I'm doing a lot of repair work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I talk to her. She like that. I'm be a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, your mom's no, yeah, mommy no, da da da. And then we, you know what I mean? We shop it up, da da da. But it takes a lot to learn. First,
So are you friends with? Do you and the mom have a functioning relationship?
yes,
See, that's key.
because I
that is
never
key.
seen
Hold up,
my
hold up,
moms
Real
and
quick.
pops
Hold up,
argue
hold up,
over
hold
that.
up, hold up. That's key right there. When you guys can have differences and talk it out, or feel a certain type of way about each other, and you still, are there for that kid.
see you, Sean.
There's a total difference when that mother is always bashing that father to
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
kid. You
saying.
see what I'm saying?
So they
When
don't know how to be women
exactly.
because they grow up in bitterness.
Real quick.
And
real
that's
quick.
the point that I was getting to. Bitterness, my brother,
They talk.
is
they,
a motherfucker.
they talking in the
That's
chat.
exactly what I was
They
getting
talking in the
at.
chat.
What's in the chat?
DAD said, "I don't tell my son he the man of the house. He has responsibilities as a young man, but
That's what's up.
he does not run my house."
Exactly.
Indeed.
See, because when me growing up,
Short but fun size.
when
What's
I
up?
hit 19
Listen, we
and I
versatile.
realized what was going on, my Dukes was trying to have a relationship.
Zena,
I
Zena.
told that nigga, I snatched that nigga up and was like, yo, bro, I've been the captain of this shit for 19 years.
Oh, you told him like
It
Jody
ain't
told
going
Melvin,
down, bro.
You told him like Jody told baby.
So I'm probably the reason why my Dukes never got married. But I mean, I apologize.
I feel the same way because
Real shit.
I felt like I had that same type of incident.
Real
with my
shit.
mother,
It was
'cause,
like-
I'm not
like
the oldest,
Lily.
so
I almost, I threatened to knock this motherfucker head off his shoulders, and I was like, what, 13, 12
That's
years
on brand,
old.
show. That doesn't surprise me. That's on brand.
He said that's on the brain.
That's on brand. That don't really surprise. Breezy in the building.
it's a different type of energy when the mother and the father can actually get along. Like me and my pops ain't have no conversations, none of that. Like I remember the one conversation we had, I had gotten locked up for some dumb shit, and he told my mother leave him there. And she was like, "What?" And that was all I needed to know. Like, he cares a little bit,
Yeah.
because he gonna make sure I get this lesson.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That's
But a lot of these young ladies, they're not growing up with all the tools because you got to remember it became a part where babies was having babies.
That's a fact.
Babies is
No,
still
for sure.
having babies.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
So
my,
if we
moms
only know how to
be
be
moms be
16.
21, grandmoms be 36. You feel me?
Talking about, don't be
indeed.
calling me no
I'm not-
grandma
and-
when we
and
out
check
And
it out,
don't
though.
call me me grandma.
When
Yo,
we
we
in
don't.
public.
The era of Big Mama is over. We do
Yo,
understand this, right?
true
The whole
shit.
community is going where you know, but the lady down the street be like, yo, y'all better go in the house, And then the mothers came in,
But
don't talk to my
that's
kid.
no
That's
more.
the other thing.
That's no more
That's the
though.
other thing.
But I know
No
a
one has
chick who
respect for
had
each other.
her grandkids call her auntie.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's kinda wild.
Cause she was like, yo, she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? She
I want to
felt
get.
like,
I want
you
to
know,
get. I want to get back to what you just said because
Go ahead.
loss of community is a big part of this
Yo,
situation.
shit is gone.
Loss
bro.
of community is big. So, not to get too personal. Not to get too. My father never knew his father.
Right.
Right.
Neither did mine.
But what he told me was, he said the reason he was able to still turn out to be the man he is because there was a community of people within his, whether it was his church, whether it was his neighborhood, whether it was just friends of the family, men that stepped up. And when they saw them doing things they ain't had no business, they was like, "Hey man, yo, y'all go in the crib. I'm gonna call your mama,
Exactly.
or I'm hey man, pull him to the side, like,
That's
hey man,
my
what you out here,
generation when I
what
was
you out here
growing
doing?"
up.
Right.
Like my pops, not to tell too much of his
That
story
ain't-
because
that
he ain't
ain't no
here,
more.
But my pops grew up in Harlem in the '70s, yo. So it was different.
The blue magic.
Shout out to
You feel what I'm
Harlem.
talking about?
Yeah.
Harlem World.
So-
Zena said the village has been disassembled. Yeah, it's all,
That's
it's
a
all the
fact.
CIA.
Yep. That's
crack,
a
Instagram,
fact.
and AIDS.
Is based off what we started with the first comment I said. They'll give a woman a position, but not the money.
I missed that part. Hey, the ransom is talking in here, y'all. I don't know if y'all
understand what I'm
listening.
saying? Like,
I don't know
you
if y'all
can make-
listening.
Dropping
You
gems.
can make great money being a janitor, but your wife can make less money than you.
And she the
can-
boss.
And she can have a CEO title.
She the manager. She the CEO.
and,
You
and
right?
to you just a janitor, even though you might make more money than her.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
It goes to that patriarchal society I was talking about. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Since we all on that subject,
Yes, sir.
do you think parenting is a reciprocal relationship?
No.
No,
Speak on it.
I'm gonna give more to my kids than they're ever gonna give to me, and I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Financially, emotionally, everything. I'm gonna put everything into my kids,
Mm-hmm.
and if I get a fourth back of that, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tripping because everything I do is for them.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing. I can't take no money with me. Eventually, people are gonna forget me. Eventually, once I die, they're gonna fill my position at this job. The only thing I have left is what I put into you so you can pass it on to your kids and your kids after that. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do now,
Right.
it goes back to what you said about I'm not hustling for the right now. I'm hustling for the later. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do now, if I'm not speaking life into my children, if I'm not teaching them, if I'm not showing them a different way, then everything I've done, but from the birth until demise, is wasted.
Right.
So I'm never.
What
So
can
no,
they
it's not a
put on that
reciprocal.
dash?
So to answer your question, it's not a reciprocal relationship. It's reciprocal on my end in the sense that my daughter telling me I'm the best daddy in the world is all the thanks I'm ever going to
That's
need.
it.
That's why I don't be tripping
Thanks,
when I don't
Father,
get
Son's Eye.
That's why I don't be tripping when I don't get a regular thank you for the shit I do, because my daughter tells me randomly just walk up to me, Daddy, you the best daddy in the world.
My old daughter think I'm a superhero.
You feel what I'm talking? That's the best.
That's super.
I can get beat up by the world all day. I come home to that, it's different.
Right.
I'm cool.
Because we realize that as an adult, you're not the most important person in your life.
Yo, I look at it like this. For
Look.
me, like when it comes to that whole thing, I had an opportunity to do it over. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a 2-year-old daughter. So I look at that shit as like a whole, like, you know what I'm saying, a lesson in where I fucked up with my other 2 daughters. You see what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I don't do shit for my kids for them to do. Like, I don't trip when I don't get shit for birthdays and holidays and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do is what I'm supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm going, my thing is to teach you how to take care of your fucking kids.
For
You
sure.
see what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So I don't give a fuck if I don't get a thank you
Zena said
or
ransom for
Zena
president.
said ransom for president out here.
so I don't look for those things. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I pay attention to how you move and your energy, and that speaks volume, and that's all I need.
Let me ask you a question though: is it possible to love all
That's
your
a
kids
fact.
the same?
See, that question right there goes with you going into the whole thing. Now I'm gonna answer that. You can love all of
ransom
your kids.
shit.
Check it out. Check it out.
I'm listening, I'm
I'ma
listening.
answer
I'm with
that.
you. I'm with
You
you.
can love, because I just had this conversation too. It's funny you say that. You
Don't
can
go too far, Sho.
You can love all your kids, right?
Right.
But you just have special relationships with
There
each kid.
you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the key. So yes, one of your kids might think, oh, you love him more than you love me. It's not that I love him more than you. I love all of you.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't use that word the same. You know, you see what I'm saying? You just I love all of y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is true. I love all of my kids, man, whether we speak, we don't, we see each other, we don't. You know what I'm saying? And my thing to them is this: y'all grown. Y'all gotta come to me now. You see what I'm saying? And let me know what you need, what you want to talk about, or whatever. What can I help you do? You know what I'm saying?
What I appreciate
I
about
can't. I'm not a mind reader no more.
What I
So
appreciate-
that's sorry about that. But
Oh, no,
that's
my
how
bad.
that's how I structured the situation with my kids, because you know y'all grown now and y'all have your own families, kids. Y'all
Yeah, for
doing
sure.
your own thing. You see what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So I'm living my life. So just because we don't speak every day don't mean I don't think about you every day. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
What I appreciate
So,
about my mother and
That's
father.
a fact, DAD.
What I appreciate about my mother and father is at this point in my life, like you, because at first when you said you got to come to me, I didn't like that because I was like, what you mean you still the parent? But you're absolutely right. What I figured out is my mother and father, who are like my best friends now, they created a space for us growing. Well, okay, I'll say for me in particular, they created a space where I felt comfortable enough to talk to them about whatever. And so now that I'm an adult, and whenever I'm going through things, whenever I'm going, whether it be the kids, whether it be whatever, I know I can call my pops immediately and be like, yo, pop, I'm doing with this. But what I respect my mother and father, like you just said, they don't pry.
Right.
They're not
You
going to
wanna
be in my
talk about it,
they-
then we can talk.
They're not going to be in my business.
Right.
Hey, your relationship is your relationship. Your relationship with your kids is your relationship. Your job is your job. Whatever you want to tell me, that's what you can tell me, and that's what we'll talk about. But my mother, I hear horror stories from dudes about how they mothers be all in their fucking business. And my mother,
True story.
me and my mother talk at least 2 times a week, and I promise you, she's never asking nothing ridiculous. We talk about sports, we might talk about politics, and then she's gonna ask how the kids are, she's gonna ask how everybody is, and then bam, we out.
Got that hood mother. Was you fucking that bitch?
See, the thing is, a lot of us have a better relationship with our moms because mothers create the culture.
That's deep. Say,
Mothers
elaborate,
create the culture.
elaborate
True
on that.
indeed.
Because if you look at even as backwards as it is and as traumatizing as its roots, right? The mothers is home. The fathers is out doing the hunting and gathering. The mothers raise the babies till they old enough to go through man training. So they telling the fathers, yo, he's sensitive in this area.
Yeah.
He's this, he's that. It used to be, wait till your father get home.
Yeah.
Because mother is a nurturer. She's their first teacher.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like nothing controls a man's
Jesus,
confidence.
man.
But you got them fathers be like, yo, why
Jesus,
you
man.
didn't tap? Yo,
She
you
whooped
got them
my
fathers
ass.
that be like, why you didn't tap him on his ass before I got home? Like, why you always waiting on me to get home?
you know- but you
Then
know
I
what?
gotta discipline.
You know-
like,
you know what?
Nobody
Yes.
controls a man's confidence
So,
like his
real
mother or
quick.
his girl.
Real quick though, so I grew up in the South, so mostly I was with my mother. So at the end of the day, you know, my father was up north while I was in the South. At the end of the day, nigga, she was more bullied than he was.
I was
And
about to
probably than
say.
he can ever be.
Because
just
she
about to
knew
say.
your personality first.
Yeah,
I'm about to say the way, and as a parent, you know, you figure this out.
Yeah.
You can't, and it goes back to that question about what you said about, can you love all your kids the same? Of course, you love all your kids the same, but you can't parent every kid the same.
no, you can't love all your kids the same. You can love all your kids.
And that's what I'm saying. I love
can't parent them the same.
everybody. What I mean to say is this: everybody gets an equal amount of love,
Right.
But I can't operate the
parent.
same with you as I same
just
with
got
you.
different relationships.
My oldest son, chillest kid you'll ever meet. He be relaxing. He be in the house minding his business. I don't see this little boy unless it's time to eat or I got to tell him to take a shower. That's it. My second son, I always say he was born with no fucks. He don't care.
My God.
He don't care.
That was your second nut.
He
inherited
just
all your
all right.
stubbornness.
All right. So let me specify. Let me specify because I don't want
That
to. Let
second
me specify
nut,
because I
hold
don't
on,
want to
let me
be.
get the second
No.
one over. She like, you already got
Let
one.
me specify because I don't want to be disrespectful. No. So my 2 oldest are from my wife's previous relationship.
Right.
So that I didn't physically do that,
All right.
but I call him my second son because he reminds me a lot of me.
Hey, it is what it is. You there.
Because he don't care.
The time make you there.
He don't care. He don't, what's the name? And his father, shout out to his father. His father's in his life and he do his thing.
Yeah.
And I always tell him, I'm like, hey man,
Shout out to all
he
the
don't,
deadbeats.
he don't care.
Just shout out to all the deadbeats.
We're not shouting out deadbeats, nigga. We're not shouting out deadbeats, nigga. We're not doing that.
Yo, this
Like,
dude
yo.
is wild.
The thing is, like, I got 5 daughters, and all my daughters.
Jesus, that shit hurt my pocket.
Yo, bro,
One's
you
a-
might as well get a stock and stay free and always.
And listen, all birthdays
That's
in
too
June,
many.
Wait, all their birthdays in June?
except for Nine.
That's too many.
Wow.
Bruh.
First,
Nah.
Throw one big ass party.
first and foremost, we gotta talk about why you stroking at the same time every year. That's
I'm
what
just saying, like, bro.
My anniversary in September.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay,
yo.
that makes more sense now. Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean?
But
Shout
at
out
the-
to my wife, man. 23 years. Man.
Sheesh. Give that round of, give
Hey,
another
yo.
round of applause for that.
Hey, yo,
Give another round
you
of
better
applause for
fall
that.
back and let her put in some work, bruh. Because I'm telling you,
I'm a
all,
Gemini.
all them girls you making, you got to fall back and let
I
wifey
ain't
put in
sad.
some work, bro.
Zena said
Slow
he's the
down.
definition of a girl dad.
Indeed.
Facts. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Word up.
Like all of them weeks apart. June 10th, June 26th, June 21st, June 28th.
Hey, yo, see,
Jesus.
a brother like me in my household,
what?
my question to my daughters would be, you want to be a killer or you want to go to school?
Yo, and I'm
You ain't let me finish, but
No,
go ahead.
we're not even gonna finish
Raising the
that
You
one.
bar.
ain't let me finish.
We ain't gonna finish that one.
and it's like you go through
The
so many
girl
emotions.
code is real.
So many emotions.
Yeah.
Because you can't treat them like how you was treated. Like
That's
I
a
was
fact.
treated like get punched in the chest. Like
That's a
13.
fact.
Yeah, real
my
too.
mom
That's a
knocked
fact.
me out cold in church.
He said in church when
Like,
you was
You know
in the
what's really-
house.
You know what's really messed up about that?
Yo.
Nobody stopped service.
He was in the house of the Lord.
Nah, she was talking to the pastor, and she was talking,
Yeah,
and I'm
crazy.
ready to go, and I'm like, yo, give me the keys. She like, wait a minute. I'm like, nah, you wait a minute. and she
He was
slapped me,
asking for an ass whooping.
and I swung on her,
Ooh.
and I missed.
I'm just happy you alive to tell the story.
I woke up, it was evening service.
He said I woke up, it was evening service.
Oh, yo, they just put the sheet over him and,
And I was
said, all
mad
right,
at
we
my
just gonna
brother,
check
like,
on
yo,
him.
you older than me. You knew she could fight.
Why you ain't tell me moms had hands for real, yeah?
You know she
Yo,
from the projects.
Travis said you need to change your anniversary month.
Yo, she put him to sleep, yo.
Break some of them kids up, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He been going hard. You got to fall back
my
and let
wife
wifey
is
put in
tight.
some
Like
work.
she like, yo, only thing I ask you for is twin boys ever.
You gotta let wifey put in some work, bro. I'm telling
I'm
you.
tired. My
He
dream.
said I'll be tired.
You gotta let,
Hey,
you
yo,
gotta let
hey,
wifey
yo,
so you can
hey,
get
we
that
talk about
boy.
men not getting credit. We talk about men not getting credit, and I know we having a really good conversation, but real quick, men don't get credit for when women don't want to get on top.
Yep.
We just gotta keep shit going. You ever tell Shorty, hey baby, I want you to ride that shit.
No.
And she give you two quick pops and then be like, all right, cool, I want to do something else. Wait a minute. I've been going crazy for the last 35 minutes, mama. You can't give me 10, 20 minutes of this?
As a young nigga, bitches either want back shots or missionary.
Hey, yo,
All
back shots or missionary is fucking crazy.
I'm just saying that, yo. It's either give me back shots because my ass fat, or I'm too cute.
I'm too pretty. You gotta put me in missionary.
Yeah, like it's like. Come
Hey,
on.
yo.
Pretty
but I'm
chicks
trying
love
to
being
tell
a
you-
missionary,
Hey,
nigga.
yo, if it ain't
You know what you
J-
do? You gotta switch it up on her. Like, all right, put your belt around her neck and choke the shit out of her.
Whoa!
Hey, I'm telling you that.
Hey, yo,
I
like
think this is a perfect time to take a break.
Hey, yeah,
This is a
on that
perfect
note,
time.
y'all know it's break time, right? So we gonna take a break. We
Zena
gonna
Snow
come
said
back.
the check engine light on my knees is on.
Oh shit. Hey yo, we gonna take a break, yo. We gonna
Oh
come back at
man,
the
this is
top of
great.
the hour, man.
This is a great fucking first half.
For part 2,
Ransom came out shooting. I love it.
Ransom is off the chain.
Shout out to
right
Ransom
now.
Divine in the fucking
Yo,
building.
peace,
You
peace.
know
Shout out
it.
to Sound Right, my brother Lord Hushman Doze. What up?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. So, yo, we gonna take a break. We gonna come back at the top of the hour, yo. Make sure you go put them kids to bed, roll
Facts.
them L's. You know what I'm saying? Get
Pour
the
you a glass of
bottle out
wine,
the
ladies.
freezer.
Ain't it?
Hey fellas,
Ain't it?
pour you a shot of Henny or two. We have have some tequila here tonight.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
That might be
back
why
on
we
the
on.
second half.
We shooting out here tonight, niggas. Let's go.
We're coming back on the second half with some Ransom Divine's music.
For sure.
So,
We're gonna get into
Stay in
the
tune
ransom
for that. We're
Stay
really
tuned.
about to get back into the second half
For
of
sure.
the interview. So get ready to
I
come
am
back.
your boy Baron 319, and I'm rocking with who?
Yo, it's your boy Mr. Penn, aka El Primo. You already know.
I'm rocking with who?
Ransom Divine. That's it.
That's all he got, nigga. That's all he got.
You knew that's all he was doing.
His AKA
Stop
is
it.
Ransom, nigga. What you want him to do?
Stop it. You knew that's all he had.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Always.
Yo.
I'm rocking
Why he
with
do that?
who?
Your boy Showtime Dollar Sign on that's AKA Bishop Show, AKA Republican Show,
Yeah.
AKA we put that Euro sign on the E because
Cause it's more money now, nigga.
Oh, for sure.
He been bullshitting. And with that being said, yo, we catch you at the top of the hour, man. We
Hey,
be
like,
right
share,
back,
subscribe.
yo.
Come right back
And
at the
come
top of the
right back,
hour.
Yo, come back now. Conversation starter. Oh yeah. We have all of those special, delightful drinks like tropical punch, passion fruit, Bronx iced tea, the green monster, mine's favorite, ladies' night. Oh yeah. And if you need that little boost for the men, we got that bedroom book. Oh yeah. Smack Cocktails by Patrick Omar. You can't go wrong. Get excited. It's the new wave. Grown and sexy. Oh yeah. Smack Cocktails. We have those 8-ounce bottles for $5, 12 ounces for $7, 16 ounces for $10, 750 milliliter bottles for $30. Oh yeah, we also have the gallon size for $50. Oh yeah, custom cocktails made to order. For more info or to order your drinks, call 347-209-9126. Smack Cocktails, it's the new wave. SmackCocktails.com.